Okay, this is part 2. I'm going to watch TV again, and I'm going to take the panels off and try to glue them back together and then reassemble it. So I'll just take pictures every now and then. They're pretty busted up. I know one thing you have to watch is that these have like spacers right here, and you have to keep track. So I'm going to put them right back so that every spacer is supposed to be there. Then I'll try to glue the pieces back together underneath and see if I can get it back to looking more normal. And then of course the repair from the last video, which is kind of hokey, but that's my expertise. Okay, here we go. I'll try to get started now. Okay, I got the whole thing, the body off. That's $113 for the body. I don't see anything wrong with them. It has these straps and everything's in piece except for just the hood. It's pretty cracked here, so I'm going to just patch that and this front piece here too. But there is a little bit of damage on this wing over here. I don't know, there's a lot of plastic missing. I don't know what I could do to patch that. Need to fill in a lot of extra plastic there somehow. Everything else looks okay other than being filthy. Okay, so yeah, and then this was inside. I don't know what it was. We can guess. I hope it's not what you might be thinking. And then this is the top hood. There's nothing wrong with it. So I'm just going to clean it up and then patch this, and then we'll reassemble it and go bust it. So I just now cut the tape and I glued it on the inside. I mean, I didn't glue it. I just stuck it on because it's kind of sticky. I used a little tape on the outside to make sure that it holds in place. And then now I'm just gonna pour this stuff over the top of it, but have to wait till tomorrow because it's getting late. Okay, the shoe glue is kind of, once you open it, maybe it changes. So I found this E600. It's called E600. Yeah, E6000. And it's pretty liquidy. It spreads much smoother than the other one that's kind of like gelatin or something you're trying to spread and making it pull up the paper. So I'm just putting a few repairs on these broken pieces. That one's cracked a little, but I may not do that one. On this one too, got the corner piece, and then that piece broke off, so I haven't glued it yet. So I'll show you the difference between the one I did outside with that shoe glue versus this. I think this will be a lot smoother. I don't know if you can see the difference here, but how one is quite let me turn it over so you can see the name. The shoe glue. It's kind of hard, where the E600 is very liquidy and easier to spread. So I don't know which one's better. Both probably work the same. Certainly this one's going to be a lot more thicker than that one, so maybe even stronger, but harder to spread. These turned out nice and smooth. We'll go look at the one outside that I tried to do this morning. The shoe glue is really toxic smelling. The E600 isn't so bad. Okay, here's the one I use the shoe glue on. It's very thick. and very toxic smelling. So I think I'll go ahead and use the rest of that E600 on top of it, because I don't think this stuff stores very well. You got to use it right away. Otherwise, I think it turns like Jello, but still works. And I found a few more cracks, so I'm just kind of touching up all of these spots that have cracks and trying to reinforce them to see if that make it hold a little longer. Or just buy the $113 kit plus shipping, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, that looks like it's pretty good now. I'm going to go ahead and try to put it back together again. And I patched all the stuff. It's dried, well, not overnight, but most of the day in the sun. I tried to let it dry out more. And we just have to see what it looks like. And this is the only one here. It's big. So let's put it all back together and see how it looks. Oh, I like that kind of. The final unveiling of the brand new rebuilt Ford method with the covers off. Just like new, except for I didn't know these were connected, so that didn't go together right. And over here too, I was wondering why they had those little tabs, so that's not too good. But the back turned out okay on both sides, even though the bottom looks a little hokey. So there you go, budget repair. I just use leftover parts and pieces. Yeehaw. Okay, now that I got the Ford method all fixed, that's busted. We'll take it over that biggest ramp and see what it will do to it after the 6 hours I spent repairing it. Didn't cost a penny though, just time. I'm not gonna run it over the ramp. I'll just play on the hill. Okay, let's go to 100% power now. Still got lots of battery power. Let's increase this to 100% now. Haven't broke it yet. Looks like it's holding together. And that's how it breaks. That's just brutal. That's just way too brutal. Still in one piece. Let's just see what it does for speed over in this empty lot. I just keep pushing it. There's a shooting range or near here. Hopefully no bullets land near us. I think they shoot the other way.